Hi, welcome back to Esthetician Life. I get a lot of questions about how to properly do your skincare routine, all the way from how to properly cleanse your face, what order do your serums go in. So today I'm going to show you how to do it all, from cleansing all the way to sunscreen. Let's get started. In the morning, I like to use a gentle cleanser because I don't want to strip my skin. I just want to get it nice and clean so that I can apply all of my serums and start my day off right. So today I'm going to use a cleansing gel. This is a very low foam, very gentle cleanser that isn't going to strip the skin at all. But other times I like to use a milk cleanser of some kind. So I'll use a really nice milky cleanser or a cleansing lotion. Because I'm an esthetician, I'm a little bit of a junkie, so yes, I have it all at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my face a little wet. I'm going to apply a pump of the cleansing gel to my hand. I like to use a very soft microfiber cloth. I get it wet with just warm water, not too hot. I will give it a good rinse. And then I'll finish removing any excess residue. So a common question that I get regarding washcloths in general, or even these microfiber cloths, is how many times can I use them before I wash them? And the answer is once. Every single time you wash your face, you should have a new washcloth, because these do hold all the bacteria and grime and dirt from your face. So even if you rinse it, it's still not clean, and you don't want to reapply that to your skin the next time that you wash your face. So use these one time, single use, get a fresh one every single time you wash your face. So now that my face is nice and clean, the first thing I'm going to do is apply a toner. I'm going to use the Vitapeptide toner. So today I am going to layer toners because I do like the way that they work. I like the drink of water that the Vitapeptide toner gives my face, plus it gives it really essential peptides. And then next, I'm going to use Mela Prep Lotion. So this toner has a lot of unique ingredients in it that help with pigmentation. And so during the day, I definitely like to give my skin all of the melanin suppressants that I can, because I do live in Arizona. The sun is very bright here. So giving my skin that extra boost to help protect it from the sun and to help protect from pigmentation is very key for me here. The next thing I'm going to apply is my frown serum. So this is where you start layering your serums. So we're going to start with the thinnest serum all the way to the thickest serum, and I am going to apply all of my serums today just so that you can see what order that you would do them. Now, I do not do this every single day, but I just want to give you an idea of how to layer serums, that it is possible to layer this many serums, and in what order in which you would do it. So let's start with the frown serum. And I just used a couple of drops. I didn't even use a full pump, because the only place I'm going to apply this serum is on my forehead and around my crow's feet. So now I applied it to my fingertips. So when I applied it just to my fingertips and moved it around the areas that I knew I wanted to be in, and then I massaged it in. So the next thing I'm going to do is my eye serum. So whether you use an eye gel or an eye cream, while my frown serum is soaking in, I like to put my eye serum on. And I'm not even going to do a whole pump of that. I just like a little dot. So the next serums that I'm going to use are combo serums. So it's Melafade A and B. So you use just a little bit of each of these. These can be used as a spot treatment or all over your whole face For me, I just use it as a spot treatment because the area that I'm most concerned about with pigmentation is my forehead. I have spent a lot of time in the sun. I am 49 years old and I'm starting to see a little bit of like soft pigmentation spots want to show up in my forehead. So that is where I use these serums. So for this, because I am just spot treating my forehead, I'm just going to use a little dot of each serum and mix them together. And because there's a little extra, I'll just kind of... So the next serum I'm going to use is called Avance Elixir. This serum is packed full of peptides and is great all over the whole face. It helps to stimulate collagen, elastin, and it also helps with pigmentation. So this serum, I am going to use a full pump, and you can see how thin it is. So we're still working with our very thin serums. The next serum I'm going to use is called 3D Synergy Filler Serum. This serum works great to help plump up fine lines and wrinkles. It also gives your skin the ability to produce its own natural hyaluronic acid again, so it also helps to work as a moisturizer. This serum is thicker, so now we're getting into our thicker serums. And I am using a whole pump of that, and when I'm applying it, you can see I'm applying it just to my fingertips, not to the palm of my hand, because I don't want to mix my serums on my whole hand, because I don't want my hand to get the serums, I want my face to get it. And so I just use my fingertips. So then using your fingertips and patting it around your face gives you the ability to really get the best of your serums, because then you're able to really move them around your face without feeling like you've put it all over your whole hand. You put it here and now you're like stuck and you're like, yeah, but I'm using so much product. You really only need one pump. Keep it on your fingertips, pat it around your face, massage it in. So this is the step where you will introduce your vitamin A serums. So whether you're on the Youth Essential line or the Skin Essential line and using the AVST, this is where you will incorporate this. So for this, I like to use about 1.5 pumps. And again, fingertips, pat, pat. And then you're able to easily spread it all over your whole face. The final step is going to be your moisturizer. So I'm going to use 2 pumps of this moisturizer. Same protocol, fingertips. So the final step of every skincare routine in the morning is going to be your SPF. You should always wear SPF. And now we're finished. So I hope that helps you understand how to do your morning skincare routine. And no, you do not need to use this many products on your skin. So I understand that most of you will not have that many products to apply in the morning. So just take whatever you have and understand that you cleanse, you tone, you start with your lightest, thinnest serum first, move up to your thick, creamy serums, moisturize, and then SPF. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd be happy to help you out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.